Don't know me, my name is Allie Porter. I'm a wife, I'm a mom of 4 kids, I'm also a multi-business owner, and I love to inspire women to elevate their lives, their health, and their business. I love attraction marketing, affiliate marketing. I love to really help people to become the best versions of themselves, okay? So the thing that I wanted to talk to you today about is I want you to know that you can make the impossible possible. In fact, the reason that I'm doing this live, I wanted to thank Jen Hildebrandt. I wanted to actually shout her out and say thank you, because if you guys don't know Jen Hildebrandt, you need to go over to her page and you need to check her out, okay? She is literally killing it in her business. She's killing it in her life, in her family life. She has a little kid, little boy, and she is disrupting the industry. And it's with the tools that we are learning in Attraction Marketing Pro, which is the platform that I've promoted as well. And the thing that I want to leave you with today, the main thing that I want to leave you with today is the fact that you need to stop overanalyzing. You need to stop overthinking things. You need to, and this is what Jen was talking about today, and it inspired me to do this live because I'm like, oh my gosh, I literally have been overthinking. Hey, Emily, how are you? Yay! Thanks for watching. Emily knows this, right? So if you overthink things, it's going to slow you down. Not only is it going to slow you down, it's going to stop you dead in your tracks. The things that you feel are impossible are going to stay impossible. Now, and I'm not going to just say that money is the only determining factor in life, because it's not, but I have to tell you right now that it is an important thing because it makes the world go round. You have to have money in order to pay for your bills. You have to have money in order to put food on the table, to have a roof over your head. Like, all these things do require money, right? But the hard part is that when you don't believe in yourself, when you're not willing to step out in faith, and when you're not willing to make those changes and be consistent and show up, then nothing is going to change. You are going to be stuck in the same situation you were a year ago, 6 months ago, yesterday. You have to be willing to put yourself out there and do what it takes to make it happen. Now, I'm not saying that you have to kill yourself. I'm not saying that you have to be, a huge influencer or anything, but you have to be consistent. You have to stop overanalyzing, stop holding yourself back. If it takes you more than 5 seconds to make a decision, that's too long. And when Jen said that this morning, I was like, wait, what? Like, I take at least 10 seconds to make a decision. But what happens when you take 10 seconds to make that decision? Then you can talk yourself out of it in 10 seconds. If you can just take the time to make the decision within 5 seconds and know what you want and go for it, that's when you're going to see results. Sitting around saying, hey, man, I wish I could have done that, or I was supposed to do this last week and I didn't do that, or I'm not sure, I'm not ready to invest in myself, or whatever the thing is that's coming up for you, if you wait 10 seconds, you're gonna talk yourself out of it. And not only that, but guys, Jen, and I'm using her as an example. So I've made quite a bit of money. I'm not going to make any income claims. I'm not saying you're going to make any money at all. But I'm saying for me personally, what's happened is I have made some money. I have made some really, really good money promoting. Not even promoting, guys. This is what I want you to realize. I am not just promoting something. I am literally helping to change people's lives. I am literally helping people to see the better way, to be able to move their business, their life. Because here's the other thing, guys. One thing that I realized for myself, and now I'm going to get a little passionate here. One thing I realized for myself, I don't know if this rings true to you, but when you are on vacation, or when you are with family, or when you are doing other things other than business, does it cause you to be hot or cold? You're either all in and you're doing the work, or you are turned off and you are disconnected. Now, I'm not saying that it's not important to disconnect, because it is. And in fact, Jen was even saying in her video, she's like, guys, I'm taking the day off. I'm going to go spend time with my son. I'm going to go do what I need to do. And I commend that. And guys, I kind of did that this week too. However, when my sister was here. However, I still did a little bit. I still did very, very minimal. It was like maybe like 30 minutes a day. Not even that. It was sometimes 15 minutes a day. But I still was a little bit connected and still tried to do just a little bit. And I will tell you right now that it's so much harder to keep being consistent, or it's so much harder to start and to stop. So if you stop being consistent completely, go cold turkey, you are going to have a heck of a time trying to get it back up and going. And so I want you to realize that anything is possible in your life. In fact, Jen was saying this morning she made $2,000 before, no, was it like $6,000, something like that, before she even ate breakfast, before she even, had her coffee and all of that. That does not just happen because she didn't do anything. It's because she was consistent the whole way through. Even when she's on vacation, even when she's doing other things, she still checks in and does a little bit of work each day. And so I don't want you to separate work and life. I don't want you to separate your family and you helping other people outside of your family. Because to me, they're all intertwined. And if you can continually show up for your family every single day, you can continually show up. Even if it's minimal when you're on vacation and other things, you can continually show up for those people. And so I really, really, really want you to, make that decision. I want you to follow what I'm doing this week, okay? I'm going to be showing up every single day this week, and I want you to take it a week at a time. We had a video challenge in AMP this past month, and the gal who won it, I think Carol was third place, which was awesome. Carol, you're so amazing. You're such an inspiration to me. And Emily and Allison, all of these people are in this wonderful community. Guys, you have to take advantage of this. You have to see what this is all about. And the reason for that is because you're going to get the support that you need in there, and you are going to be able to change your life. I'm not even kidding. But the big thing is there was this challenge that we were doing, a video challenge, showing up every day to start being consistent. And I kid you not, those times when I was consistent, I saw results. I did. Guys, I made over $5,000 in a month and a half. Okay? And I'm not saying this to make it so that you're like, oh my gosh, she's amazing or whatnot. I'm saying this because I truly believe this, and because I truly want to help you, and because I truly know that if you can be consistent in anything in your life, it's going to make a difference. It just is. So be consistent, show up. So my point is the 30-day challenge that we did, where we did videos every day. It was a Facebook Live challenge, and you'd go live and give value. I totally fell off the wagon. I did some of it, and then I stopped, and then I'd start and stop and start and stop. And for me, 30 days is a long time. It may be a long time for you, but if you can take it a week at a time and say, look, I'm going to show up, whether that be Facebook Live, whether that be posting, whether that be showing up for, I'm not even going to say, let's even say for your kids. Like, I told my kids that I was going to promise them that I would cut off work at 12:30, and from 12:30 to 4, we are going to do whatever they want to do. We are going to go have fun. We're going to go learn something. We're going to go to the library. We're going to go to the park. I'm going to do things with them during that time frame that is not dinner time, bedtime, all those things, work time. I want them to see that they can change their life as well, And so I want that to be a new thing for you. I want you to start making the impossible possible. I want you to look at all areas of your life, and I want you to make the commitment right now to say, I'm not going to live like that anymore. I'm not going to start and stop. I'm just going to continually move forward in my parenting, in my business, and everything. Now, you may think, well, in the past, I wasn't able to. In the past, I stopped. In the past. So then what's happening inside your head? What's happening when you do that? What's happening is you are literally telling yourself before you even get started that you're going to fail. No one wants to live like that. I don't want to live like that. Yeah, Emily, it is all intertwined. Yes, and I love that. I love how you are talking about setting boundaries, because that's really what we're doing here. Everything is intertwined with a fence around it, right? That is what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be, okay, business over here, family over here, everything else over here, and I'm just going to, have this neat little fence around all of it. It doesn't work that way. Life is messy. Business is messy. It's messy. So you need to have your everything intertwined, but then you need to set up your boundaries and say, I'm not going to go past these boundaries. I'm going to stick to this. Okay? So the whole reason for me getting on here and kind of getting on my soapbox and I'm not getting after you at all. This is for me too, guys. This is for me because when I watched Jen's video today, I'm like, okay, so if she can do this, I can do this. If she can sit there and she can do all that she's doing with being a single mom and all of that stuff, I can too. And she's doing it because she loves to help people and because she wants her family to be happy and content and because she has figured out a way to be able to do it all, and to do it in a way that works for her family lifestyle. And that's what I want for you. But you aren't going to get where you want to go if you're not willing to be consistent and stay consistent. And so that is the biggest thing that I've learned in this journey. When I'm consistent, results happen. When I'm not consistent, results don't happen. Nothing happens. Okay? And I've seen that over and over and over again. So if you want to make the impossible possible, you need to show up. I'm not asking you to show up for 5 hours a day. I'm asking you to show up for 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes, that's it. Show up for 5 minutes a day and put the work in that you know that you need to do. And if you're on vacation or you're doing other things, make this a priority. Make it a priority for 5 minutes a day. And if you can stick with that for a week, you're going to start seeing a difference. You're going to see a difference in your attitude. You're going to see a difference in your connections, in your sales, and everything. Hey, Patty, thanks for hopping on. I hope you have a beautiful weekend as well. And so if you can do that, you're going to see huge strides in everything that you're doing. And you're going to start reprogramming your brain to realize that now they have a new story that's been written. And that story is, I can do this because look, I just did it. I want that to sink in really quick. And actually, I got that from Rachel Hollis. She said, you need to the reason that things don't work out is because you already have a story in your head that you've been telling yourself because you have results backing up that story, that you're going to stop or that you're going to quit or that you're going to do whatever it is that you said that you were or were not going to do, whatever the outcome was. That is what your story is, and that's what's going on inside your head. So now you have to rewrite your story, guys. It only takes one time to rewrite your story, and then that is what your brain is going to go back to. So if you can literally stick to showing up for a week and then restarting over and saying, okay, I'm going to show up again for this week and show up again for the next week and show up again for the next week, and just take it a week at a time, guys. Take it 5 days a week. 5 days a week. That's all I'm asking. It's not hard. Okay? Show up. And by show up, I mean do the work. I'm not just saying do a live like I'm doing here, which is still important, but show up and do the income producing activities, the daily method of operations, those things that you know are going to get money in your bank account. Show up and do that every single day, 5 days a week, and your brain is finally going to have that track record to be able to fall back on and say, oh yeah, I know I can do this because I just did it last week. Oh yeah, I know I can do this because I just did it 2 weeks ago. I was able to do it for 2 weeks. Oh yeah, I can do that because I just did it 3 weeks in a row. Oh yeah, I can do that because I just did it for, a whole month. Do you see what I'm saying? But you got to start somewhere. You got to start and you got to stay consistent. So my end thing that I wanted to tell you, I can't even articulate what I want to say because I'm so passionate about it that it's not coming out the right way. But that's what makes me me, right? So you guys can just deal with my unarticulateness that I make up words. But the reason I'm so passionate about this, guys, is because I struggle too. I struggle like you would not believe. I do. I struggle with it. And then what happens is I'm like, oh, well, I failed, so I might as well just start next week. I'm just going to let the whole week go by, or I'm going to let the whole month go by because I didn't make the sales I wanted, or I didn't make the the strides that I wanted in, my parenting or my health or whatever it is that you're working on. Because here's the other thing, you can apply this to anything you do in your life. But if you don't start, if you don't take that first step forward and work through this first week, nothing's going to change. Everything's going to stay exactly the same, and I can guarantee it because I know for a fact in my life that's what happened. It stayed exactly the same. So I am ready, and I don't know if you're ready, but I am ready. Yes, Sandra, it is possible. It's possible. It super is, yes. And Patty, yes, it's a mindset shift for sure. So are you ready? Give me a thumbs up. Give me hearts. Give me something telling me that you are ready to stop being inconsistent, that you're ready to show up, that you're ready to show up for your kids, that you're ready to show up for your business. Because here's the other thing. If you treat it like a hobby, you're going to get paid like a hobby. So stop treating it like a hobby. Start treating it like a business. And let's go. Let's go. Right? So I know that you guys can do this. I know that you want it. Because otherwise you wouldn't be here. And again, it's not all about the money. But to be honest with you, the money can help a lot. It can help you be more relaxed. It can help you pay down debt. It can help you get a new car if you need one. It can help you do those philanthropy things that you always wanted to do. It can help you in the cash flow, being able to pay for your product, for your primary business. It can help you in so many ways. And money is just energy. It's all around us, and it's here to help and serve us. But we can't be blessed if we're not able to step out and take that step, right? God is here to bless us. He wants us to be successful. And I keep forgetting that because I'm like, oh, I have to do it. It's all about me and I have to do this. And no, if you're struggling with this, pray about it. Say, hey, God, I need some help. I need to have that support. I need to be able to get through this week so that I can start my journey and I can look back and say, look what I did. Look what I did.